Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Forever Stranded. This is slicedlime. I just made an emerald apple and ate it. That might be a good solution to our saturation problems. That gives saturation as an effect, not as a, well, food, I guess. So that's a good thing. We need to do some housekeeping here, take care of the rubber again. But first, why am I getting warm? Oh, we're out of power on the temperature regulator. What I should do actually is I should upgrade these batteries, because they have a limit to how quickly they charge things. So I mean, it's decently fast for this, but for some things like the this thing, it's just like 3%, but it's, you know, it takes ages to charge it. If I put it in here, it's like can't hardly see anything changing. So what is it? What is it? Basic capacitor bank. Capacitor bank. Well, okay. Basic one turns into 2 basic with energetic alloy turns, and a double layer capacitor turns into 1 capacitor bank, or just double layer capacitors with a redstone block and electrical steel, which is an alloy between iron, crushed coal, and silicon. Or an arc furnace thing. Okay, hold on, here we go. With the same things, yes. So the arc furnace, oh, that's the arc furnace from Immersive Engineering. Oh. Alright, so what we should probably set up some capacity. Okay, we can craft these. Good. Basic capacitors too. So double layers are 2 basics, pulverized coal, and energetic alloy. So we'll need 2 basics. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's do that. And then that goes there and there, and we get ourselves a double layer one. And let's make a recipe for that. And put it somewhere. Here. Okay, cool. Alright, so if we're going to make a basic capacitor bank, that's 4 basics, block of redstone and iron ingots. So 4 basic capacitors, or times 2, so 8 basic capacitors, or 4 of these, and electrical steel, and 1, which is 2. So it's essentially the same amount. I think it might be better to make these first, and then make these out of that. So energetic alloy. So what if I take this recipe and just put it in here? Yeah, and then we craft 1 of these. And then we just put that in there. Okay, cool. So that's the recipe. We can make the second tier ones. Let's throw that in here too. What about the third one? That's vibrant crystals, 2 of those, and octadic capacitors. Vibrant crystals are vibrant alloy nuggets and emeralds. That's not bad. Not anymore. Maybe we'll try that too. Let's go over here. Let's craft the capacitor bank, because we'll need that for sure. This one, let's throw that in. We have none of the components. Vibrant crystals, can I make those? I can. Let's craft 1 of these. Good. Okay, so that's 1 thing. And then vibrant alloy. We can craft those 2. So that's that. And then we need octadic capacitors, which is glowstone, vibrant, and 2 doubles. That's not bad either. Cool. Am I out of space in my interfaces again? Oop. I just threw a projector in. Oh well. Really? Is that really the case? Okay. we're gonna have to make one of these, and then we should be able to, let's see, Capacitor Bank. This, there, no, because now we used up the other stuff. So vibrant alloys and capacitor banks. Well, really? I have them. So we're using up, okay, yeah, here we go. We're using up ender pearls, but that should be fine now. We have 184 of those, so that's nice. Alright, now. This is full. This is full. God dang it, how can they all be full again? Started, yeah, they're all full. Okay, well, good thing we can make more. The blood moon is rising, eh? Okay, hold on. Let's switch on F7 mode real quick. And just take a nice little hover around our base. Blood moon is probably good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Okay. Blood moon is probably good for this mob system. The rest looks fine. Alright. And now our things should be done. Yeah, 2 interfaces, molecular assemblers. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just build them up on here. Can do this, I guess. Make one more interface and put it back there. But for now, let's put that in there. And we should be able to make a huge amount of... Well, let's, I guess, take these down. I guess we'll sacrifice the energy in them. That's fine. Throw those in the system. And now capacitor banks. Basic. Vibrant capacitor banks. Let's instead make a couple of these, shall we? Okay. What are you? What's actually going on? Okay, we're making alloys and stuff. Well, that's going on. Meanwhile, while that's going on, then let's take a look at this, because this is the electric arc furnace we did last time. It has the power. It is on. It says speed and stuff, but input hatches. This is not going anything. I think I might have this wrong though. So I think we can do. Actually, we use this. Here, if I do this, yeah, okay. So, sand turns into silicon ingot, so that's very interesting. And yeah, it has to be charcoal, not coal. That's what I did wrong. And then you get steel, a different type of steel. Titanium and aluminium gets titanium aluminide. Iridium and titanium gets titanium iridium. And rutile ore gets titanium ingots. Aha. I see. We might be a little bit charcoal. Yeah. How do you make charcoal? Is it only... Can you only... Well, you smelt a bunch of stuff, obviously. Chemical reactor. Okay. Kiln. Furnace. Coke oven. Redstone furnace. Pyrolithic conversions. Alright, so essentially we need a whole bunch of wood, which we don't really have. The idea for that was to make steel, obviously, but we're already making steel out of these things, so... And look at that, 7 blocks of steel. 63, oh that's nice. So let's throw these in. Let's throw the slag in, I guess. So that might be most useful for making silicon, to be honest. Alright, but we'll figure that out later. What we want to do is keep moving in the advanced rocketry tree as well. But first, I want to see if this is done. It's not. Oh, it's made one. I guess we can take that one. Now let's throw that onto our powertrain. try that again. Throw that onto our powertrain here. And that now takes max 25,000 input. It's currently taking 2,000. But it can output 25,000, so that's going to be huge. I don't really see a good need to charging it more than, we need to right now. I could pull these dampening rods out a little bit to get it to move faster, but really that seems unnecessary. If I throw this thing in now, this should just go much quicker. Oh yeah, that's cool. So if I let this charge, and then I come by and stuff my things into it, it will be so much easier. So capacitor bank, we have the second one here. Let's go put that back on top. There. And also these, they have 18 million RF in them, so if I need to go somewhere and I need to bring a battery or whatever, or like last time I have to turn off my reactor for some reason, it's going to be so much better. Holo projector out, and let's talk about what is next in our Moving Worlds quest line. So we made the electric arc furnace. It was, slightly complicated, but it's fine. The lathe requires... Well, we've made all of these already, and apparently they counted. So, we need a lathe and a motor. That shouldn't be too bad. What is this used in? Oh, it's only used to make stuff, so we don't need a recipe for it. We just need control circuit, I/O board, user interface again, steel gear, machine structure. So, we have machine structures, steel gear, what's gear brushing, steel what? This one seems like the most reasonable one. Let's make that into a recipe. There. Wait, what? Why is it... That's really weird. Why is it put it up there? Whatever, okay. Alright, so now we can craft those. Did I need one? I think I needed one. Lathe. Yeah, I need one. Steel plates. Nice. I guess we can just grab that. It's a little bit of waste, but whatever. Now, iron rod, we can make those. User interface. Okay. Actually, let's just do this. Okay, we need one of these. Go. One of these. Go. One of these. Go. And then these. This. Well, I guess we'll just do lathe. There. Missing an iron rod. These are titanium iridium rods. Okay. Well, I was close. There. Lathe. Get. And the other thing was a motor. That sounds like a thing we might want to make. This is used for a bunch of things, yeah. So let's make a recipe for that. That's copper coils, steel rods, steel plates, copper coil. Do we have any of this? Okay, hold on. All right, steel plates, copper coils. No, we don't have a recipe for that. So let's make one. And make one of those. And now motor should be able to make that pattern. Good. And then because we need to finish the quest, we need to also make it manually. But that didn't work. Copper coils. We need one more of those. We need steel. So we have steel rods. We need 3 steel plates. We have 1 only, so let's do that. Okay, now craft it. Good. Quest complete lathe. Nice. That gives us 2 loot chests. And does it open anything? No, it doesn't. Only this one, cutting wafers, does. So I guess launch. New home. Okay, that sounds interesting. I don't know exactly how long we'll keep going with this series, by the way. That might be a good ending point to end off on, you know, leaving the planet or whatever, finding a new home. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, though, let's make this machine. Let's go over here. And shift click. We need a lathe. And how about here? I have no idea where we want this. I guess it doesn't really hurt. Okay, so output hatch, machine structure, power. Okay. Sure. Oh, cool. You can pick block on them. That's very nice. How did you shift scroll moves cross section. Right. So shift scroll to get it up there. Okay, yeah. We need an input hatch, which we don't have. Cool. Then enhanced motor, or just a motor. Okay. Okay, so we can make it with any of them. Okay, it's not quite what I meant. I think that's the way it was supposed to be. Okay, so if we scroll this down, scroll this back up. Okay. Now this looks like it's backwards. It's a lathe. It's supposed to be like that, right? It's supposed to put whatever on it out here. And then the actual lathe here. No. What? Oh, that's great. Oh. Well, that appears to have worked. That needs power. Okay, we have power. Yes, we do. We can switch it on and off. Actually, I should probably switch this off if I'm not using it. So this has power. What can you make in a lathe? You copper rods, titanium rods, iridium. Okay, so all the rods. But on the other hand, we can make those other ways in this mod pack too, so that was kind of pointless. But hey, we have another machine. I guess that's good. What's the next machine? Oh, actually, before we do that, let's put a bunch of this stuff away. Alright, here we go. We have 2 loot chests. We're gonna open those and see what we get. See if it's any better than the stuff we got last time. Good loot chest is apparently 10 stone. I'm not sure I quite agree. Not good. 30 grass. You can't get the jackpot every time, I guess. Alright. Alright, well with that done, now we need to make a rolling machine. So that's a rolling machine and an advanced motor and a fluid input hatch. So I guess we'll start making those recipes too. Advanced motor. Does this not take any normal motor? No, it doesn't. It takes gold coils, steel rods, steel plates. Alright, so we can make those. Gold coils as nickel and gold. That's fine. We have plenty of these. Actually, ingot. We have 2,500 gold and 3,300 nickel. That's decent. It'll hold for a while. Let's put that in here. And let's make one. And then advanced motor. That should now be possible. Okay. No, because in here I have... What? No. Okay. Steel plates. Actually, I'm going to need to make 3 of them because I'm going to need to manually craft this thing. even though the point of this is to make the pattern. So there, now I can craft that. Cool. Put the motor recipe in there. So now, advanced motor is done. We need a fluid input hatch and a rolling machine. Throw that in there and cover up yet another interface, but we'll also have to make this. And that should be that. Yes, and then a rolling machine. Which I would assume is not... Yeah, it's just a thing. Oh, you can make tanks and stuff. This is more interesting. This is way more interesting. Right, so that we don't need to make a recipe for that. Steel gears, blocks of iron, liquid I/O circuit board. Should probably make a recipe for this. Iron plate, slab. This seems okay. Rolling machine. Craft one of these. Go. Craft one of these. Go. What else? It was a user interface. Go. This is kind of tedious to have to make it all this way, but whatever. These are blocks of iron. Yeah. Okay, apparently I don't have that recipe. There. We made a rolling machine. Keep rolling. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's, I guess, go over here. This is our rocketry area now. Take this. Shift click. Rolling machine. Oh, that's a pretty big one. That's gonna be fine though. Fluid input hatch. Plug. Coils. Enhanced motor. Output hatches. That's 2 output hatches. So machine structure, machine structure, machine structure, fluid input hatch, power plug, machine structure, advanced motor with a little thingy pointed this way, so the opposite way. There. Coils. 1, 2. Okay, that's that. So switch it up 1. Rolling machine. Got that. Input hatch, input hatch. Okay, 2 normal input hatches. Got you. Machine structure, machine structure. Okay. I guess I did something wrong. There doesn't seem to be anything else, but I also can't, it also doesn't work. Or does it have to be pointed a different way? There we go. Okay, it's directional. Alright. So the power input for this one is on this side. This is so annoying. I think I should probably just pull it down and under. Let's pull some power lines under here while our jetpack is bursting into flames. There. Now it should have power. Do you have power, sir? Yes, you do. Rolling machine has power. Awesome. And I should also be able to claim half a heart and 2 loot chests. Nice. And that's another one complete. So, heart? I think I have one. Yes, we do. Alright, so let's make another heart. And use it. Extra life. We now have 5 lives. Nice. That's the benefit of actually going through the quest book for once. I actually get some lives and stuff. Because otherwise I don't. Alright, what's power input block? Okay. Well, that's nice. We have that one. Let's throw a bunch of these things in, I guess. And yet again, we now have 2 loot chests. Oop. Damn. Loot chest. Here we go. So we're going to open these 2. And that'll probably do it for today. So, number 1. Ground trap from Pam's Hardware. Ground trap. Okay, good. That's interesting. I need to look this up. And then this one. Very good. Two hives from forestry. Now bees, I've never been into bees in mod packs. Bees have always kind of annoyed me. What does a ground trap do? Well, except you can smelt it and stuff. That's probably not what you want to do with it. We don't know. Ground trap. That's very interesting. We'll figure that out before next time. But we have 2 more advanced rocketry machines right here, ready to do some good work. And now next time we can make a crystallizer and then work on cutting wafers. And then we might be out of here, but then again, we might want to keep doing. There's also a follow-up for this pack called Forever Stranded Lost Souls. So maybe that would be a nice connection. We finish this up to the point where we get rockets or whatever, and then we move on to that one. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you would like to see in the future of the series, how long you would like me to continue. We're making some good progress here. I'm very happy with that. Slicedlime out for this time. Thank you for watching Forever Stranded, and I'll see you next time.